Welcome everyone to your chakra reading for the month. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. This is a collective reading with collective energy. So, okay, my friends, let's see what's going on in the collective. Best messages coming out is doubt. I release the need to know the answers, all the answers. And that's the truth, right? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Ooh. Some beautiful clarity going on there with the third eye. And once again, courage. I find the inner strength and face fear with confidence. You got the crown chakra and the third eye going over here as they're almost intermixing together. It's like, because I know is trying to say it. That's my crown chakra. I know I can persevere. Right, that's the highest that you can get besides the soul star chakra, right, where you actually anchors that off into the divine, right, where you're bringing that divine in, and it's saying, but I know this is going to happen, really pushing that out into the universe. And then you have the spread your wings in flight, lots and lots of knowing and lots of I can clearly see what is going on within my life, and using a lot of the daydreams and decisions. And of course, having that third eye, there is going to be a lot of daydreaming. There is going to be a lot of me thinking, right? Me as in you, right? So, and a lot of communication. As you can see, she is communicating with her higher self. Like I said, as you get into the knowing, you will then anchor off into the higher self of that soul star chakra, which is saying, now I am connected to the divine, and I am allowing them to understand my prayers, my affirmations, doing my visualizations through my third eye, because I know where I want to spread my wings, but I have to release the doubts and the worries of how it's going to come together, where it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Those are restrictions. And also not allowing the divine to put the web together. Right? To bring that dream together. Too many restrictions, too many wonders and worries and all of these things. You just need to release and let that go, because the worry and wanting to know all the answers is saying, therefore, if I know all the what's and all the hows and all of this, and I want to know, and I want to, that's not surrendering. That's not trust and faith, right? That's worry, and worry brings us nothing, right? So it says for the success. Because there will be success. Spreading your wings, bringing in that success, allowing that success to just come to you. As you see, she's just dancing with the universe. She's allowing that success to just be brought right to her for the overall success and being successful and persevering into that. Spread your wings, my friend. Walk that rainbow bridge. Allow that opportunity where the daydreams, the decisions, and the courage to stand up for what I know is mine brings in the opportunity. And once again, there's the universe, right? Shedding that light to allow the abundance to come through. For those opportunities, those open doors, for what it is I truly want. Opening your hands and your heart. Opening your heart chakra, your mind, and allowing your spirit to shine. Your chakra is a part of your spirit, is the spiritual center. It's what keeps us balanced. It's what keeps our desires, our intentions going, right? Ooh. So Spirit says, this is time right now that you persevere. You know you can do this. Just stop looking for all the answers. You don't need to know all of the hows, whens, and wheres. Meditation brings the answers anyways, because it brings in a reevaluation. It also settles you down from any restlessness that you might experience during this time. Do not allow yourself to be disconnected from the spirit source. Allow your chakras to go freely, move freely, as well, or, a well oiled machine, right? Okay, so you will see exactly what it is. He is visualizing this cup coming towards him. Those are the visualizations of the dreams. Allow that opportunity to come towards you. Don't look at all the worries, all the Three of Cups that he is looking at and wondering about, or all the answers that he seems that he wants to have. The Spirit says it doesn't, because it just brings in that worry, brings in that anxiety. I already said that. So you need to pause and surrender. They're just saying the same thing I just said. That's so funny. Okay, so pause and surrender. Let it go. Let it flow. Allow it to change so it can release those things. And you release the worries and the doubts and needing all the answers. Because it just becomes your extra burden. It allows your mind, right, to become overloaded and make you carry stress. It makes you feel like nothing's going to work in your favor. That's not what we want. We want to let that go. Look at new ideas, new fresh opportunities. Allow your knowledge to take over. Allow your information from your higher self, as I said, getting those downloads, allowing those things to come through. Allow those messages to come through. Especially if you're meditating, you will find those answers. You could even see those answers in dreams or just your intuition, one way or another, okay? Because it will have this being at the mercy. That's really what this is. Being at the mercy of the universe to allow them to bring this new phase to you. Being able to walk within the path that you are meant to walk in as you spread your wings, going straight to that rainbow gate. Allowing yourself to just walk the walk. Go where you need to go. You set the intentions. You know what you want. Whatever decisions, you will make those decisions. The right decisions will come. Having a healthy reunion with yourself. That's you and your higher self. Making that union. Making that pact. Right? Unifying yourself for your own desires. And those of you who do Kundalini, you know that that's what that is, right? Allowing that source to come through. Do your yoga. Conservation. This is where you have that self-improvement of letting go of the control. Only allowing the control to be where you need the control, but not over-controlling the situation to where you feel like you're imbalanced. You have to have the balance. Your chakras need to be balanced. He's holding on to his hearts. There's his heart, right? His mind. So this is crown chakra, his heart chakra, and he is very balanced with what? His root chakra. So allowing yourself to feel that balance so that you can feel like you're getting to where it is you need to be, putting yourself on a solid foundation within yourself. And that's how you get to the happy contentment of what you're looking for. That's where that opportunity starts knocking. That's where all of a sudden all the wishes start coming through, all those daydreams, all those decisions, all the things that you need. Having more possibilities, understanding that there are possibilities. Right? I have the possibilities, just allowing myself to surrender with no doubts. Allowing that happy success to come through. Some of you are looking for love and allowing this love to come into your life without any restrictions of, okay, well, I can't meet you until I get back from holiday, until I get back from vacation. Well, what if you're meeting this person on vacation? Maybe that was the whole point. Maybe that's the whole point of you being on vacation. Things really don't happen for coincidence. If you're going on vacation, this person's going to be on vacation. You can't say, oh, well, just hold on that. I'll get this person when I get back. That's controlling a situation, and then that's not allowing yourself to surrender because you have this traveler coming towards you. You have this opportunity coming towards you. This is a card of limitless potentials. If you're trying to restrict them by having all the answers or knowing all the answers, then that's not allowing them to do what they need to do. Because more than anything, we don't have the answers anyways. That's that perfect timing piecing together. You have to go on holiday to be able to meet this person. Because this person doesn't live anywhere around you because this is your ultimate soulmate, but they live somewhere else. But I can't get the two of you together unless you have to meet up here. That's the only way it can happen because they live across the ocean. They live across the world. You being in this hotel at the right time, at the right place while they're on holiday too, that's how you guys are going to meet. slow process coming through. Yes, you've probably been waiting a long time. That's probably why you're starting to want to know the answers, starting to doubt the situation because you're waiting all this time. And then you might be starting to think that this is too slow. But for growth and achievement, you have to get through certain responsibilities. Maybe you even need to have growth before being with this other person, you know? Maybe there are things that needed to change. Maybe you needed healing. Maybe they needed healing. You see what I'm saying? Maybe if it's a new job and you really want that job, maybe you have to wait for somebody to get fired from that job. Maybe it was already known that, you know what, I need that position, but I have to have an open desk to be able to get it. And there's somebody sitting in my desk, my future desk. You don't know. So definitely releasing limiting beliefs, trying to know all the answers, trying to control the situation, having a lack of will. The lack of will is the lack of belief, the lack of trust, the lack of faith that the universe is going to do exactly what it is you need them to do. No matter if it takes 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 hours. Right? And this is where the collaboration within the universe brings in this happiness. But there's also a community. Remember, a community of energy is going around you. So there's other things that have to go around everything before you can get to where you want to be, right? Because we live in a community of other people. So like I said, you have to be able to get to where you need to get. You need that desk empty. You need to be you need to be at that hotel at that certain time, and you will be there. And then you'll say, wow, this feels like a coincidence. It's weird that I ran into you here. Is it really that weird? You've been waiting for it this whole time. Except for that you kept thinking you were going to meet them at the gas station in your town. They're not from your town. The person you're looking for never even knows anything about you. I don't even know where the hell you live. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm from Holland. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Right? So yeah, this is where the justice and the truth and the clarity comes through, but everything, and this is where the balance of the universe comes through as you balance your chakras, as you balance your mind, as you get, into the fairness, into the truth of the cause and the effect, which the cause and the effect is the dreams, those visions, those prayers, those things you're working on that you desire and your intentions that you really want, right? But the universe has to be your judge and your jury as he balances and weaves everything together for you. So it's really just about surrendering. You're going to continue to persevere, but it's like almost like you're persevering in the right direction, being in the knowing, because something deep down inside you tells you this is going to happen. That's what it was all talking about in the very beginning. I know it's going to happen. I have the courage and the will strength to know it's going to happen, but I'm trying to give restrictions to it. That was it. Otherwise, you know it's coming. You can feel it. You know it deep within yourself. You just have to have those little tiny pieces to the puzzle, putting the puzzle pieces together. Oh my gosh, that's all it is, you guys. And when you try to overthink the situation or try to restrict it or do whatever, you could start stalling and start doubting situations. Even though it's so crazy because Spirit is literally saying, you're doubting what you already know is true. Oh, that's so natural for humans. Everybody does this. Almost everybody. I'm not going to say everybody, but pretty much everybody. One time or another, we're going to do this. Especially if it's something really big, right? And especially if it takes too long, because it says you've been waiting quite a long time for this offer. Wow. Okay, guys. You guys got this. Oh my gosh. That's like, okay. What a beautiful message. Keep your faith alive. Keep your options open. Don't give away your doubts and fears. Do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you will make will benefit all of humanity and yourself. Acquire gratitude for life itself. Keep yourself grateful. And let love be your motivation for your actions. Love it. And self-love as well. Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Great message. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. If you know anybody that could use it, please go ahead and share this video. It's useful for everyone. That's why it's a collective reading. And yes, until next time.